Konnichiwa Mina. It's 1877. As we can see, there's still a whole bunch of Africa that's still up for grabs. I can see the British are trying to get these last parts of Southern Africa as the French and Turks are fighting over this section. And of course, there's this little spot right here that unfortunately I can't get now. And of course, Prussia's the Ottoman Empire is barely hanging on to secondary power, so barely hanging on to great power. So who knows if anyone's gonna be able to get that? France is trying to get that. I'm sure France is gonna try and get that too. And of course, me and the French are trying to fight for these last two spots. And I'm trying to get the rest of Algeria, as we're gonna get the simulation all the way. This is gonna be this May. This is probably gonna be till later. This August, okay? And okay, I was trying to colonize down here too, and that's gonna be this September. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens there. As we'll go back to checking the factories. That explosives factory, not doing so good at all. So note, great. So I wasted all that money to close you down. Open you back up. Alright, so now, okay, we're still working on the factories right there. Alright, you're almost full, so we'll get rid of your priority and send it over here instead. And we'll send the priority up here too. And of course, this damn leg is screwing me up. As I'll try, I was working on the troops in the last episode too. And of course, I'm trying to close this down. Turn you off. Alright, so now okay, that fort's completely supplied. Oh, railroad's still working on too. Alright, looks like all the forts and stuff down here are ready to go. And of course, should be the same in northern Sahara, which it is. Oh, there's another section right here that doesn't have a railroad. Well, they do have railroads. Just need to upgrade them, though. Alright, so now down here in Uruguay, everything's doing good. Speaking of which, we'll check our troops up here. 36 to 31. Okay, they're doing good. And of course, they never fused. Now you are. And of course, functionalism, that's this August. As we got our diplomatic point, we'll do it in the US again. Alright, so now, of course, like I said, this May, which is coming up soon, we'll be able to start colonizing another section. Oh, railroads once again down here in Uganda, so we'll work on them. Any second now, we'll be able to start working on the our next colony. As I hear troops being built up somewhere. See a reaction. Rebels, Irish reactionaries, not fret yet. Any second. Here we go. Alright, so which one is it for? Sahara, okay. Look at that, we got a lot bigger now. Alright, and hopefully we have enough to spend to upgrade all the railroad. Of course not. And we got just enough to establish a colony too. Brief pause. Hopefully soon we'll be able to get enough to build that railroad, which we thankfully did now. Almost like a clean, smooth line. It sucks. And we're still split in 4 different pieces. And of course, depending on how this goes soon, it'll be in 3 pieces again. But right now we're in 4 pieces in Africa. Oh, we could build some more troops in Africa. That sounds like Central Africa. So, recruitment. Okay, you're down here. So, build another infantry. I was working on the troops up here, I see still. So I'm pretty sure I had set to be the location, yeah. Of course, they're probably all going down there now instead. Alright, so I guess we'll try and do an infantry. Okay, they're gonna go that way. And I guess you will go up here as well. Yep. Alright, so now, still waiting for the next expansion of our colonies, which will be anytime soon. Of course, you're not doing good at all. And we're going to shut you down as well. And of course, shut you down too. No point having the factories if you can't even sustain yourself. As functionalism is almost unlocked, as we get enough points to fix the relationship with the Americans again. Alright, here we go. We can now do West. They're almost all of Algeria now will be under our control. Alright, so now we should be able to, work on the railroads. And down here too, I see needed again. Alright, all our railroads are being worked on. Establish a protectorate. And we can now expand again. So, where's it at? Colonial map. Ah, darn. So France is trying to get that. Well, this is it. This is looks like the last piece we can get. Because we can't get any of that stuff down here. We can't get that. We can't get that. So it looks like our colonial our imperial, scramble for Africa, I guess you could say, is going to end very, very, very soon. As we'll do you. Upgrade the army and stuff. And of course, I think in September we're going to get this next piece right here. And we're not... Oh! We're 8th now? Oh, man. We were just 8th for a second. We were on the verge of being a great power. And it just disappeared like that. But now we're on the borderline now. We're on the verge of being a great power. This is great. Of course, the problem is, even if we do become a great power, the odds of us staying that way is not looking too good, unfortunately. So we'll close you down. And of course, you're almost filled to capacity, as I heard a fortress get... Oh! Here we go! Right down here. And now our colonies are now in 3 pieces again. As we're still trying to get this too. Actually, we can still get those 2 pieces right there, but we're not in the colonial range. No naval base close enough. Unable to colonize. No naval base close enough. Nah. That sucks. Alright, so I'll reestablish a protectorate. And of course, work on those railroads now. And of course, got enough. Oh, that's right, we can work on maybe a naval base right here, which I think we're doing right here as well. There, okay. Alright, so now, back to the simulation. As we're back to great power status. We must be right on the verge with the Ottomans, too. Come on, give us another, event that gives us a whole bunch of prestige. Alright, you're filled, so we'll go over here instead now. That, ammunition factory's not doing so good, though, unfortunately. If this keeps up, we'll be a great power soon. That would be awesome. Oh, I see if we can do, railroads right here again. Alright, railroads, like I said, are now fully being worked on. And of course, I gotta get back to work on these forts, too, that I never finished. Right here. And of course, very soon I'm gonna have to buy the upgrade to build even more forts and stuff. Let's see. Oh, I can build, oh, down here. Alright. So, build, we'll build some infantry. Russia wants an alliance, huh? But let's see. Because I don't want... Yeah, I don't want to get involved. Even though I shouldn't actually get involved at all in that war, I don't want to get bothered in it. Alright, so now... Okay, down here again. Doing infantry. I'm going to have to split them up soon. Their supply limit's probably soon going to end. Made it 54, okay. They're good for the moment, but we're going to eventually split you into 2. Probably should start working on a fleet down here too, but of course we don't really have the economy to afford that, as we're now in 1878. Alright, so now, of course I got enough money, so we'll work on one of these forts right... I guess that's good, and I guess we'll work on these forts then. I could have sworn I was working on all these forts at. Well, I guess we'll go up here then. Alright. Well, that looks like it's going to be it. And oh, that's right, we got another diplomatic point. And of course, I might go sign off again to find out exactly where we at in terms of the Ottomans, in terms of, because we're on the verge of being a great power, because within a year, if the Ottomans do not catch up to us and overtake us, we will overtake them as a great power, which would be awesome. But of course, we have to deal with all these crises in Europe too if we happen, which would not be good at all, because we really would not be able to afford a war in Europe pretty much with any cause whatsoever. So, being a great power is good, but there's some major costs with it too as well. So I guess we're going to have to wait and see what happens. So, done it!